This is cause number 114027919, State of Texas versus Christian Perdomo. Counsel for the state, for the defendant, and the defendant are present. This case is set for an announcement on the plea agreement docket. First of all, is the state ready this morning for the announcement docket?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Harrison, are you ready for the announcement docket?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is there an announcement in this case?
Your Honor, there was a plea offer made. It was subsequently withdrawn. I don't believe there's been a new offer made. However, Mr. Perdomo has told me that he intends and wishes to proceed to trial.
All right. Did you understand, Mr. Harrison, to say that you do not want to accept any recommendation or enter a plea of guilty and that you want a trial? Is that what you understood, Mr. Perdomo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. We need to talk about dates. As you know, this case is set sooner rather than later, but we're not going to reach it then because of the Supreme Court's orders staying all jury trials until August 1st. That's with the exception of a limited number of jury trials during a limited period of June and July that are going to be sort of real trials. Actually, there'll be real trials, but they'll be conducted also for the purpose of gathering information to inform other members of the judiciary of procedures that are used during the coming out of the COVID-related stay of jury trials. All right. So, Mr. Harrison, I know you and Mr. Kimbrough and I met one day and you gave me a number of dates that you already had commitments on. Would you mind repeating those dates if you have them available? If you don't, would you just submit them in a letter to Ms. Miller with a copy to the state?
Yes, ma'am. I don't have them handy, but I will get that submitted via letter, copy the state, and get that set out this morning.
Well, and not your fault. You gave them to me and I don't have them handy either. So, Mr. Kimbrough, would you do the same? If there are any dates that you're going to be unavailable, and I'm looking primarily at sometime in September. I think August is going to be a slow start to jury trials. And hopefully we'll be somewhat back to normal, although not at the same rate or pace as we were before, and certainly won't look like it did before. All right. So, Mr. Harrison, you're going to do that. Mr. Kimbrough, would you also provide a list if you have any conflicting dates in September?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else from the state this morning?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Harrison.
Your Honor, I'm not sure. I know we were scheduled for the announcement today, and pretrial is normally scheduled for the following day. My understanding was we would take up pretrial today as well, though.
That's correct. But I think in light of the trial date being pushed off till probably September, when I get your date, I'll select a trial date and set pretrial 10 days before that. And that'll give everybody plenty of time. And as soon as I get your letters, I'm going to select a trial date. It may not comport with what subsequent instructions we get about having trials. So it may be we have to move it again, but it would be my hope to try it in September. All right. But anyway, I'm also going to put off pretrial then. I think it'd be more fruitful to have it maybe 10 days before the trial. All right, then, if there's nothing else, we'll be in recess. But is there anything else?
Not
from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And you, Mr. Kimbrough, nothing from you?
Not from the state, Judge. Thank you.